Silver thing.
YouTube, how are you guys doing? Welcome back. Hopefully it's a little quieter this time. That probably didn't change anything. YouTube, welcome to the inaugural episode of Tie It and Fly It. So, what are we tying? What is this? What am I doing? I thought that it would be cool to do a little series inspired kind of by Marlon Bates. His one days where I would tie a fly, and not necessarily in the same day, but you know, within a little bit of time, short amount of time, go out and fish it and show you guys kind of the ecology of why you would tie that fly and those kinds of things. Something that I'm kind of passionate about. So what better species to start with than the species that kind of got me addicted to fishing, and that is bluegill, panfish. And the fly that we're gonna tie for these guys actually is a little bit on the bigger side. We're not going with any like super tiny mites, but it is something it's a still water technique, but I think it's underutilized in the panfish game, and I'll kind of explain why as we tie and fish it. But it is a balanced leech, so I did not tie this one. And hopefully that's focusing all right. We'll adjust the camera here in a little bit so that way you guys can see me tie a little bit better. And so the balanced leech, essentially, the idea is that you have a hook, a jig hook, where the eye is actually further back than where the jig head or the weight is. And then you balance that tungsten weight in the front with some stuff in the back, and you kind of make this thing that, when put under a strike indicator, is gonna sit pretty flat in the water column. As waves bounce the strike indicator, bobber, whatever, crucify me. As those bounce, you're gonna start to see this tail, or whatever tailing material you use, kind of flutter like a leech, and that's why they call it a balanced leech. You can also, wiggle the indicator or whatever you want to do to kind of get some action in there. So that's the plan, is that we're gonna take something like this, turn it a little bit more into a panfish fly. I guarantee you they would eat this. They're pretty much designed for still water trout fishing in like Colorado lakes and stuff. It's gonna work for panfish. This is gonna work for panfish. Most of the ones that I have, obviously there's other stuff in this box because my flies are a mess right now, but I have some purples, some olives, more of a rusty gray kind of color. I want to make some of my own that are less natural, more panfishy, right? They don't really care about natural all the time. And I know that's kind of blasphemous coming from a fly angler, but I want to try it out. So, I'll bring that camera in. We'll get a little bit closer shot, and we'll start tying. So, starting off, we're going to start off with a size 10 jig hook. And if you haven't seen a jig hook, it just basically has a bent eye made to be able to put a slide jig on. Give you guys another good angle, hopefully, if it gets into focus, of that fly and kind of the concept that we're going for. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's an eye poking up from the middle. And that is the size 10 jig hook. So, obviously the usual, start off with a little bit of thread. It's going to be a little bit more of a pain because you got to deal with that jig style. Just get a little bit of thread on there. I need to tighten my vise apparently. That's probably good. And then what do you need for this besides jig hooks? You need some sequin pins. So you can get these at any craft store. They just have to have a wide-ish head. And then you're going to take some tungsten beads And just make sure that you get some that are gonna fit and not fall through that sequin pin. So these ones that I have here are 5/32. And you can see that it doesn't fall through. It kind of makes a little mushroom. And I'm actually going to turn that around. I'm going to hide that pin tip in the more convex, or concave rather, end of the bead. And then this pin, which I just dropped, these ones that I got on Amazon were pretty short already. I may actually be able to just run with it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold that pin up against the hook. You know what, I'm actually just gonna run with it. I think I can get this. And this is where a dab of super glue would probably do you pretty well. But one thing that you gotta realize with this is that, yeah, I think that's fine. These pins are pretty short. I'm not even gonna trim them. One thing you gotta realize is that the fish actually isn't gonna ever pull on this weight, ideally, right? So you can kinda, you don't actually have to glue it in. And so all I did was I just went in front of the actual eye. So basically what I did was I extended my shank where I was gonna be tying at. And it's alright, this is a little loose right now. You actually kinda want it to be that way, so that way you can pile stuff up behind it. So what you're gonna need then is some kind of tailing material that you're gonna stack over the top of that. So I'm gonna start with a little rabbit zonker, and this is just from some scrap rabbit. You can buy big bulk bits of it from a lot of fly shops, including Bass Pro, and makes it really nice for tying, especially small flies. We don't need big long pre-prepared zonker strips like these. Those are really nice to just make a full leech of for. So we're gonna put it on. Make sure that you have, think about, it's gonna be upside down, right? So it's kind of like a Euro nymph. So you want your leather to be facing away from the hook if you're putting fur. You could just put a straight leather piece like those ones that you buy at the store. I am actually putting fur. Okay. So we have our zonker strip on there. Not really a zonker, but pretty close. Next we're gonna go with some ice dub. So you can get any kind works. I like to buy mine in bulk. This stuff, you know, it's made to look, you know, like plasticky kind of once it goes on. And then we're just gonna set up our dubbing tool. And I'm actually starting in front of the hook eye with it. Okay, I got that back out of the way. And guys, I know there's tools to make this kind of stuff easier, but I don't want to. I don't want to use them. You know, I'm gonna be pretty liberal with how much dubbing I go for. And this stuff you could literally just tie on if you wanted to. It's pretty long strands, but I still like to get it kind of wrapped up in a thread just to keep a little bit more holding on. That's probably pretty good. Yeah, we'll go there. And then just wrap, dub it up. My vise is way too loose, but that's fine. Okay, dub is applied. And I will just go ahead and finish this whole fly. I'm gonna wrap a little bit there. Remember guys, you want this to look a little bit messy because you want it to kind of expand out. And just grab your whip finishing tool or whatever you use to finish your flies. And there we go. And then if you really wanted to, you could put a little bit of hardhead on there. Obviously, I could have overdubbed a little bit more. You see, they kind of stack the dubbing on the ones that you buy at the store. Kind of like a woolly bugger kind of style. I might do a little bit of that here with a couple. But I just want to see if something more of like minnowy, a little bit, you know, still getting that same action, but more of a panfish style, right? And then, to make sure that it's actually a balanced leech, you need to make sure it's balanced. So I'm gonna be real painful here and not go grab some fishing line from the room literally right next door. I'm instead gonna put some thread. And there you go. And as you bounce it, stays balanced. Perfect. It's gonna be absolutely awesome in the water. I'm gonna tie a few more of those. Different kinds of styles. I'll give you guys a little synopsis once I'm done. And yeah, but it's literally that easy. Like 2 materials, these sequin pins, super easy to get a hold of. Obviously your tungsten, just make sure you're getting, these ones are 5/32. You can go a little bit smaller. I wanna say, I have some here. Yeah, 3.3 millimeter, which I think is around the same. Yeah, but I got some different colors and stuff, all just off of Amazon, really. These ones, ooh, I hit the camera. These ones that I have are actually hairlines. The pink ones that I have on right now, they have a little bit of a modeling to them. They're kind of more for like steelhead, but I'm using them for this because I think they look really cool. Yeah, I'll tie a few more and show you guys those. All right, I'm calling it. I got a couple done, a few done. I'm tired. So that first one that you guys saw already. And then I got this one. So that one's more of like a squid style. A lot of panfish lures have that kind of look. And then this one that's got more of a yellow. Obviously it's a little bent right now, but once it gets wet, it should look pretty good. And yeah, that's it. I think the only issue I could foresee happening with these is that I get a lot of short strikes where they try to nip the tail. Just because I did make them, they're a little on the long side, but I can always trim that down. And then I obviously have a bunch of the ones I bought at the store. That's the only thing I could foresee happening. But we're going to take them out tomorrow. We're going to meet up with Ben, who you might remember from the Coco video. And we're going to try to get some food. Probably catch a few bass too, but going to try to get some food. So we'll see you guys on the water tomorrow. I'm going to get to bed. After I finish more stuff. More chores. They never end. I'm tired. See you guys on the water. Alright, here we go. I'm going to start with this one. A little bit squiddy looking. And we're just going to tie that on with a standard knot. Ben's learning to fly fish. Caught 1 catfish. I caught a few bass. Line might be a little on the lighter side, but we'll make do. Alright, this line I'm using is actually really light. It's like a 2.3 pound. You can't even see it on camera, I'm sure. That's fine. I'm leaving it down to this. If we break off, then we just know that we need to get some better line. Then we're going to use a thingamabobber. Small little strike indicator. And the way that you tie these on, I'm actually going to go right about here. So you just make a little kink. Don't kink it, but you know, small enough that you can fit it through the bobber. Sorry, strike indicator. And just loop it around. No clue where the camera decided to cut off there. So we have probably about a 18-inch leader. We might adjust that to our thingamabobber. And we're gonna go try to catch a panfish or 2. Hopefully get a few for the bucket. And if nothing else, maybe we'll catch another catfish and keep it, because the last one really did a number on the old thumb. And now I feel like getting revenge by eating one.
I understand what I need to do. Now it's just doing it.
Yeah, right. Oh.
And not getting into like S at the end.
I'm getting hits right away.
Are you?
Yeah. I think I might have found the new secret for pan fishing.
What's that?
These things I tied. Unfortunately, I can't keep them on the hook. There you go. Bass. So walk backwards and slide them up on shore. You can lift a little bit. There you go. Nice. Now you need a picture of that. That's your first fish on fly.
I'm a professional fly fishing guy.
You did it faster than I did. So what you do, I won't tell you to put the grip in your mouth, but what most guys do is but you can just hold, you gotta make sure that people know that it's a fly caught fish.
Fly rod. Here. I honestly, couldn't even tell that I hit it. Like, he hit it. I was just like, what's going on? That feels different.
Why is it going sideways all of a sudden?
Something different happened there. I couldn't really tell you what it was. All right.
Yeah, ideally you want something a little bigger, but that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Got him. That's not a bluegill. That can break my line pretty easily. Well, shout out to Marling Baits, it's official. Bass like balanced leeches. But it's successful. Tie it and fly it. Successful trip. Now we just need to find the bluegill, which I know will eat this 100%. There's a bluegill. 100%. 100% bluegill. Bluegill. That is not an eater. I don't think we're gonna eat that one. It works though. The method works. It works. That one might eat, maybe. I'm not gonna eat that one. That looks like a pregnant female. I won't eat her. Yeah, they're hitting this too. Oh no! Well, I need a stronger leader. Yeah. So it's gonna click when you start reeling because it's a bait runner? Yeah, there's a catfish on there. I might have to run to my car to grab some wine, damn it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is he moving?
No, not yet. Come on, bud.
I see him.
Yeah, he's just laying down. It doesn't feel very big.
Really?
Not yet. There it is.
He got bigger.
Yeah, he did.
Hopefully he's not wrapped up in anything.
He's being lazy.
Could be a turtle.
No, mate. Oh,
whoa.
Way out there, bud. Way for
He ran. There's a beach over there. He was laying on the beach.
He's way out there. That's why I was like, I don't feel like there's much here, dude. I'm just gonna keep going until he runs.
Yeah, yeah. He's gonna flop again. Watch it be a 10-pound bass.
He's fighting.
Why is he going to the surface?
I don't know. It's very odd.
Bassy?
I don't know. No, because it's not moving side to side at all. Like none. It's the laziness is through the roof. Like, it's given up and it's fine. Just like I guess they caught me. See, now it's running sideways.
I mean, it might just be a really tiny little cat. You say he didn't feel heavy. What the heck?
He's huge. It's just lazy.
He's very lazy. Oh, I'm wet.
Holy.
Just walk him straight back. Oh, got him.
Holy
That one's heavy. That one's really heavy.
lazy as...
Oh, perfect hook.
He didn't give her. He was just in the like living in the world. I hate that skin. It's so hard to get a hook out of it. Holy
I think you need a picture with that one.
Jesus Christ.
He will bite the hell out of you.
Oh, I know. Oh, you bitch. Yeah, we know. You're pissed. You get oh, now he wants to fight.
Now he's digging a hole. He's a dogfish now. He's just out here digging.
Dude, you need to chill, man.
Like I said, as long as you get your hands behind those spines, you're good. That's a thumbnail right there.
There you go, buddy. You are lazy. Dude.
He doesn't care.
He's breathing.
Yeah, no, he's fine. He's totally fine. He just doesn't care. There he goes.
He's like, you gotta let go of my tail first.
Duh.
I can't leave until you let go of my tail. Got it.
Smoked him. Yeah, you got him. No, you got him. Take him. I can come back anytime. I mean, technically you can too, but it's your first time.
Dude,
This is just one of
he's
those.
swimming right at me, so this is really easy.
For now.
He's just like, oh, it's getting shallow.
Here, don't reel too much further. Oh, whoa, that's a bass.
Yeah, it is.
Lift him, get him in. Oh no, that's a cat. That's an eater, actually.
What is that?
That's catfish.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why does it jump like that?
I don't know, we can eat that one though. You wanna eat that one? I'll eat that one.
You can eat that one. Nobody at my house is gonna eat it.
I'll eat him. Oh, baby.
Oh, it's missing an eye. Oh, no, it's not. It was just close.
No, just hooked in it.
Oh, I was like, where does eye go?
Okay.
There you go.
Well, there's an eater catfish. That's like a perfect eater size, like a 3-pounder. Stop it.
What kind of catfish is this?
Channel cat. Oh. Nice.
There you go.
Well, we're out of shrimp.
That is what it is.
I have dough bait, but I don't know if they're gonna want it. Well, I'm gonna keep that.
Put some water in the bucket?
Yeah, if you throw a little bit, I'm gonna dispatch him though. Got him. Oh, lost him. Oh, whoa. Look at the size of that bass. That is catfish bait. We'll let him go this time. And a lot of fly fishing, like once you're used to it. I was just pulling sideways. Like keeping the rod tip low to the water and pulling sideways was all I just did. Okay. Once you get used to it a little bit more, fly fishing, a lot of it, because you're not using like live bait, right? So a lot of it's just like cast, sit for a second, move, cast, move, cast, move. Because you're trying to seek them out a little bit more.
You're trying to find where they're hanging.
Yeah, because if they see it, they're gonna eat it. It's just that there's not like yeah, you have a little bit of rodent fur that could work as an attractant, but it's not like, you know, juice.
Right.
All right, definitely not done fishing, but filming light's starting to run out a little bit. See another one? Ben's over there catching them, and I kind of failed to tie it, fly it, and fry it, because I'm probably not gonna keep bluegill. Caught a couple that would have been keepers, but not enough. But we do have that catfish in the cooler. That doesn't count because we didn't catch it on the fly rod, but that's a perfect eater size, not very big, not as big as the other ones that we caught. Probably showed you guys some of those, and yeah, It's Ben's main voyage at this pond. He likes it. You guys already know it's my money pond. And yeah, so fly it, tie it, and fly it. I'll get used to saying that. Hope you guys get used to hearing it. Let me know what you guys think about the old balanced leech. It worked for Ben. He caught a couple. He's still catching them. He took the float off, but he's still catching them. And yeah, it caught me a few bass, few bluegill. I like it. It's different. It's not your standard fly fishing fare, but it works. It catches fish. So that's gonna be it mostly, unless I start catching stuff on top water, but I'm not gonna film outro after that. This is the outro. There's the rest of my light. I've been Chris with the Flights Adventures. You guys have been great. We'll see y'all in the next one. Bye. Doubled up.
Oh, he's a good size. Trying to set the hook with the rod.
Oh yeah. Dude, it's too easy. Quick release. All right, my battery's at 4%. Can I get one more before it dies? Oh, he missed it. Did you see him? Oh, he got it. That's a female. She's pregnant. Dude, are you kidding me? Look at that fly. It's gone. Dude, it's gone. Is that bass? Dude, as soon as it hit, that's a tank.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Another prego?
No?
It's the big male.
No, just a fatty.
That's awesome. Torpedoed his ass in there.
You really mean to do that? But I just kind of did. That kind of just went.
Dude. Like, you want to start keeping?
Dude, this is nuts.
Like, that's a keeper.
Oh yeah, he's big.
I don't know if I want to now.
Well, it's like a little late.
But we're slaying them. Sorry, I got the rod in your face.